Hey you guys, it's me. I'm doing a little project for my mom. As you guys know, November 15th will be 2 years that she's passed. So this Mother's Day was, you know, sad of course. Anyway, I have a little area on the side of my porch over here, and I want to make her like a little tribute to her. It's going to be called Alice's Garden, and I have a pot that she gave me, a big old pot that she gave me, and I have a succulent in that, and I have some other pots and stuff. But it's just on the side with white rocks and stuff. Me and my husband paved it a few years ago. Well, we cleared it out and put white rocks because it was just nothing there. So it's just a little bitty area, and I want to dedicate it to her. So what I'm going to do is, my mother was a coffee drinker. She loved coffee. So I'm making a sign. I don't know if I want to put a coffee pot on her, but her favorite color was purple. So the sign, either I'm going to paint the sign white and put a purple coffee cup on there, paint a purple coffee cup on there, or I might just paint the sign purple and purple and put some hummingbird. I have hummingbird stickers from the Dollar Tree. You guys probably seen. I love hummingbirds. Those are my favorite birds. But I might put a couple on the sign. And I'm gonna I'll show you the sign in a second. But I'm it's a toss up between what I want to do, you know. But more or less, I'm probably gonna paint the sign purple and put the hummingbirds on there. And who knows? I might paint a little coffee cup in the corner, you know, because she loved coffee. That was her thing. So anyway, I'm gonna flip the camera and let you see what I'm doing. Okay, sorry for the lighting. I have a few lights on. I'm not bringing out my ring light, but this is a board. It's a nice size board. You know, this is my hand, and I got this board from the Dollar Tree. You guys seen it, and I got this piece of wood right here from the Dollar Tree too. So I just attached it to this with Gorilla Glue because I knew, was it Gorilla Glue? Some kind of glue, because I knew that yeah, I think it was Gorilla Glue. I knew I wanted to put a stand on here, you know, to stick it in the ground. So I got this, and hold on. These are the stickers. I know you guys have seen them from the Dollar Tree. I mean, I think I bought 2 of these. I just fell in love with, like I said, hummingbirds are my favorite birds, and I thought these were just so pretty. And plus, these are cute too. I thought these were cute too. So I don't know if I'm going to use these. These are what are they called? Cherry blossoms. So these are really pretty too, and they got gold on them, and so I bought a couple of these because I liked them. I don't know, I might do a project with my mailbox and paint these on them. I don't know, who knows. So on this, you guys, I messed up my knee. Man, so my husband would have got me one of these. I haven't even tried it. So it flares up certain days it doesn't. I was out there picking weeds and squatting, and I think I flared up something that I had did previously, and I've been hobbling. I mean, man, just bad. But it's feeling better today, so I'm just hoping that I'm praying I didn't tear nothing in it. I'm just praying that I just have to let it rest. But this is a knee brace. I haven't tried to open it either. And then he got me this, you guys. Because I was like, babe, I might need a cane too, because, you know, I might need a cane. So just to take pressure off this left knee. So anyway, these are the items that I'm going to use. Okay, like I said, I might put one of these on there. Oh, and something else I might use, which I still gotta post and show you guys. Hold on. I got this plant hanger too thing here, right here. So what I'm gonna do is on the back of it, right here, I'm going to stick it to the back right here, to where, you know, it'll hold up. So, and of course, shove it in the ground. I hope this is heavy enough. I mean, this is sturdy enough. It feels sturdy. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to do with this shepherd hooks, what do they call it, garden hooks. And so what I'm doing right now is mixing up some purple paint because I don't have any lavender. So I'm just mixing up red, red and blue. And I put some white in here just to lighten it up to the color that I want. So either I'm going to paint the sign with this, or I'm going to paint her a coffee mug with this. But more than likely, I might just paint the whole sign with this color. You know, I'm going to make it as light as I want. So hold on. Okay, I added a little bit more white. This is the color that I'm going to do. I know you guys can't see it too good because I'm in this. I don't have my ring light, but I'll move it over here so you guys can see a little bit better. I don't know if you guys can see if that's even better, but it's like an eggplant, but lighter than an eggplant. Okay. The first color was like an eggplant. That's what I was trying to say. Let me see. That's the color. This is. I don't want this dark. If I do it this dark, I'm gonna write Alice's Garden in white. You know, when you're doing projects, you have to really, you know, for those of us who do projects and stuff like that. Let's see. If I do it this color, this dark purple, it's not really as dark. It's not as dark as the last one, but I can make it a little bit lighter if I want. If I do it this dark, I'm going to write Alice's Garden in white. And I have stencils for that because, you know, although I draw, I don't trust my handwriting to be the best. I mean, I used to have nice handwriting before I became a nurse. I mean, and left-handed people normally have terrible handwriting, but I worked hard as a kid. I was, you know, a lot of us handwriting people, a lot of us left-handed people, because stuff is made for them, for the right-handed people, so we write like this, and we drag our hand across what we're writing. I learned how to tilt my paper like this, and hold my pen like this, so I will write like that. So, you know, of course they don't teach you that in school because everything is for right-handed people. So, you know, you just adapt, or, you know, it's all right. I love being left-handed. We're creative, and, you know, they say you're in your right mind. That's the opposite sides of the brain. But anyway, my son, our middle son, is left-handed, so like me. So, and he draws as well. He's artistic too. Okay, so I'm gonna get the sides as well. I really should get a bigger brush and do this, which I probably will. But I just want to show you guys what I was doing. And I'm gonna see how I like this color. If I don't like it, then I'm gonna mix up some more and make it lighter. So let me get a bigger brush. Hold on. I just got a bigger brush. Hopefully, you know, it'll work and I can get it all painted because I don't want to be sitting here with this little brush. Okay, so I'm gonna finish it and I'll come back and show you. Okay, this is what it looks like. It only took me, I should have filmed it. It only took me like a minute or two to paint this with this bigger brush, so that's good. So anyway, I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna save this because Like I said, I'm gonna add the words. Let me show you something. I have all kind of numbers. Well, these are the letters. These are some letters that I bought. So I have these kind and just a bigger size right here. They're kind of the same. No, they're different. Fonts look like different. But these are bigger, way bigger. These are 2-inch. And these are smaller inches. So I was just thinking about if I want to make a capital A and then, you know, put the letters in cursive, that'll be good. Or I can all do them in big letters. And then I have, these are like cursive letters. And these are like just plain print letters. So I got a 2-inch in this one and a, what is this? A 1-inch in these ones. So, but these are kind of like the same. I can somewhat intermingle them if I want to. So those are the letters I'm going to be using. This is what I came up with. I showed you guys let me see, sit it up. I showed you guys it was a blank piece of wood like this. If you go back and look, all the stuff came from the Dollar Tree. Both of these pieces of wood. So I have to seal the back. Now, I just sealed the front with this polyacrylic. So I put 2 coats on it. I put 1 coat yesterday and just let it cure. And so I just put another coat on there. So it's almost done curing. And this is what it came. I put, her name was Alice. My mom's name was Alice Faye, and she was named after a movie star. And I thought she was joking when she said it. So one day, me and my husband, we were down, walking down the Hollywood, you know, Walk of Fame, and I seen the lady name was Alice Faye, spelled exactly the same way. I was like, wow, you know, Alice Faye. And so anyway, my mom's, this is a tribute to her, a little garden I'm going to put on the side. I don't plant flowers or anything, so I'm gonna get a lot of potted plants. Maybe it's a little area, so I don't need too many. And I found a bench that you guys don't sleep on people when they throw stuff away. I found a bench and it's really cute, and I had seen this lady in the front every time I passed by her house. It was a cute bench. I was like, oh, that is so cute, that is so cute. And she never put anything on it. It's a really small, tiny little bench. I'll take you out to the front to see what I did with it. It was just all plain wood. So I seen it sitting out by our trash area, and I was like, oh my goodness, she threw it away. And I had left it there for like a couple of days, and I was like, if I drive back past there and it's there, I'm supposed to get it. So my daughter was driving one day, and she had came home, and I was like, could you please go out there and get it for me? She's like, Mom, I don't want to go there. I was like, please just go get it. So she went and got it, and I just painted it. My mother's favorite color was purple, so I painted the sign purple. Oh, this is a stencil that letters that I had, and I just stenciled out Alice's garden. And of course I mixed this purple because I didn't have any purple, so I just mixed the purple. And all these are from the Dollar Tree, and I just thought it was so pretty. I love hummingbirds and cherry blossoms, so I put those on there. I just thought it was so pretty, make her sign look, because without it I didn't have any border. I was like, man, I need a border around, I need something. And so that's what I did. I just cut and, you know, stuck down and pieced together, and that's what it came up with. So I still have to, like I said, do the back, seal the back with 2 coats because I'm just going to be outside. Seal the back, and then I got this hook that I got from Dollar Tree, and you guys seen it. It's not the flag hook, but not the flag sign post, but the little hook. So I'm gonna hook that to the back. And you guys, I don't know where I did with my Gorilla Glue or any of my glue. I did that project for the church, and I gotta post that, and it turned out so good. And I can't find my Gorilla Glue and my glue things that were in the bag, so I'm gonna have to look for that. I'm back, sorry. My dog was barking at our neighbor. He's spraying weeds. Anyway, so this is the hook that I got from everything on this sign came from the Dollar Tree. Everything. This hook. This is like the flag one, but instead it's the hook one. So I was looking for something I can put on the back of this and stick it in a flower pot or in the ground. So this is, I've glued that on with Gorilla Glue and hot glue. So hopefully that'll stay. And when I also covered the back with some, you can see the shininess. I put a coat of polyacrylic on there. And this is the front of the sign. I put 2 coats of polyacrylic on here, 2 or 3. And it just says Alice's Garden. Alice was my mother. She passed away in November to be 2 years, and I really miss her. And all of these stickers and stuff came from a Dollar Tree, and I just cut the what are these called? The cherry blossoms to fit the sign, because I wanted something else. I just had this on there first, but I was like, no, I need something else on it. So I think it turned out really pretty. And the sign is purple because that was her favorite color. So I like this sign. I think it turned out really nice. All right, so that's my project. I'm done with that. I'm probably not today, but I'm gonna put it in a flower pot out there, and I'll put the bench out there. I really want to find a little angel to sit on the bench. If I can find one, I'll put that out there, and maybe even a nice big coffee mug, because my mother drank coffee. That was her thing. All day she drank coffee. So if I can find a little coffee, I do have a pot that is her plant out there. It's the pothos plant, but I have it sitting on the railing, and I don't want to stick it because I'm gonna stick this bench probably on the ground, and it's not. And you know, pothos plants grow. They grow downward, so I don't want to use it. I must leave her plant where it is, but I'll probably find something else that I can put on the bench. So anyway, this is it. I love it. It turned out so cute. Look at that. This right here, this line, I should have erased it, but I didn't. It was a pencil just so I can get stuff straight. But I think it's so pretty. Anyway. Let me get a picture of it. There it is. Thank you. Okay, also the little bench has a couple of little holes drilled on each side, and they look like they had some fake what's that, grass put in them, and they had like a little mesh over them. But I think the tops of because I think those sides they had made to look like a birdhouse, so there's little holes in there, but they put like little grass in there, and it had like a little perch. But I just put all that off, and I'm going to cover the holes with these things. These are like keychains. I think I got them from the Dollar Tree. I don't know. So I'm just going to paint these a pretty, like a minty color, sagey green. Maybe sage? Sage is not the right word. Hold on. Okay, I think I'm going to use this celery Waverly chalk paint. I love Waverly chalk paint. So I think I'm going to use that. I'm just going to paint these, and then I'm going to put, hold on. That's just water on my stove. I'm going to put these decals, because these are the smallest ones that'll fit on here. So I'll put these just to cover them, give it a little bit of pop of color, and I think it'll be okay. So that's what I plan on doing. Okay. I'll come back and show you after I finish. Okay, you guys, here's the little pieces. Here's the brush I'm using, and I'm just going to cover it just like this. Okay, you guys, here's the stool that I was talking about. I just painted it purple. It's my mom's favorite color. Found this, somebody threw this out. And so I had been looking at it. It was in the front of a lady's yard. And every time I drove by, I was looking at it. It was really cute. So one day she put it out. So my daughter went and got it for me because I saw it. But anyway, this is the color I painted. It's like a eggplant purple, I guess you can call it. The color is called start with G. I forgot. Anyway, it's like an eggplant color. And those little things right there, I just made those up. They had holes. This had holes in it. It had a hole in there, and this was like a birdhouse. Looked like a birdhouse on each side, and they had like a little opening with some grass stuff in there, and it had a little perch. So I just pulled that stuff off, and I was thinking like, what can I do to cover that up? So I just made these little things. These came from the Dollar Tree. I painted them, and these are stickers from one of the Dollar Tree, and I put these little, because these had holes because they were keychains. So I put those little studs up there, rhinestones, whatever they're called. So that's how that turned out. It's gonna look really pretty. I love the color. The paint is really, I forgot the name of that paint color, but anyway, you can get it. You can get it at Walmart. So that's how that turned out. Okay, you guys, this is another picture of the bench. I did not like this plain part being down here, so I have a stencil, and I just stenciled this. What I don't like is I'm off-centered. I don't have a room for some more of this. The stencil came in like three. It had three of these in each on the strip. So I added an extra one, and it threw me completely off. That, if you do crafts, you know you don't like off-center stuff, and I don't, and it's driving me crazy, but I can't do anything about it because I was gonna try and the color. Hold on, you guys. Broke my shelf. Anyway, the color that I wanted to, the eggplant color is called Aberdeen. Aberdeen or Aubergine. I'm out of it. My husband spray painted all of it. I went outside, I found the thing, and there's absolutely no more spray paint in that can. It's dry. And what I was going to do was paint over this one right here. This one right here to like even up the spacing, because it's driving me crazy, but I'm gonna just leave it because I don't have any more spray paint, and I'm not buying another can of spray paint. And I don't know if I can mix this color, so to get the right hue, it would just drive me crazy. I don't know if I can mix it. Maybe I'll just put a pot over it or something over it. Okay, well, that's it. And then I gotta put like a clear coating over this so it won't look at some polyacrylic and just paint a strip over this. So, but that's what it's looking like. I think it turned out cute. So let me do that, and then I'll come back and show you. Oops. Okay, you guys, what I did is I just left the spacing uneven, but what I did was put a little bit of gold around there to make it pop. I thought it would be nice with the Aberdeen color, and I also traced out to tie these two in. I was just without the color, but with the gold, I just put some little traces of gold around the perimeter. And I'm still on the fence on whether I'm gonna put some maybe some little rhinestone in the middle of each one. So if I do decide to do that, I'll let you guys know. Please don't pay my old slippers no mind. But I'm not gonna cover it with polyacrylic. I'm gonna just cover it with this Mod Podge because it's just a small area. So right now I'm in there trying to hang up a shelf that's giving me problems, and I've hung the shelf up a gazillion times and never given me problems, so I don't know what the problem is now. But anyway, that's what it's looking like. I'll come back and let you know when I'm done. Yep. Okay, you guys, I found this little person here, this little gnome at Dollar General, and it was only, see, it says it was $3, but it was 70% off. And I was looking for just some more pieces for my mom's, her little garden area that I'm doing outside on the side of my front porch. And I'm painting her right now. This was painted, but this dress was the same color as her nose and everything like that. So I'm going through and I'm going to paint everything, repaint everything, and I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, those are my paints. I got all my paints together. I just got a few colors because there's not that much to paint. So this pink, you know, I got the pink, the blue, the yellow, the black, the brown for her skin. She's gonna be milk chocolate, and the green for her dress. Okay, so I'll come back in a second. Let me go open the door because my daughter's here and the dog. Well, I don't have to open the door. She got a key. So anyway, I'll come back and show you. All right.